My daily walks are literally my safe haven, right? They allow me to break up the energies of my day. Every time I go outside, I step outside and I take a walk, I come back so refreshed. I come back feeling aligned and alive, and I come back feeling more at peace than I did before my walk. And there's a whole science behind it, but typically when I go on my walks, I carry my journal or like a notebook where I write my thoughts. So I figured, why not just start recording my thoughts? I don't bring my phone, so I have my camera. So it's just me and the camera. No connection to the outside world. Just me, the trees, and my thoughts, and my camera. So we're gonna start doing some video journal entries. And what's been on my mind lately, like really heavy, is this idea that we have to fit inside of a specific niche or like a specific box in order to show up as ourselves online. But that's only if you allow yourself to think that way or to feel that way. And I'm currently in the midst of redefining what showing up looks like online for me, starting with this video, hopefully. I think I just want to approach it in a way that feels most natural for me, so that way it eliminates that need to show up as a perfectionist or to show up in what we might consider to be the most perfect way. Nothing is perfect. We're all so unique. We're all so different. And I don't fit in a single box. Like, I literally don't. And that's okay. A lot of us don't. So that's just something I've been thinking about lately, and I'm just really excited to be creating from a space of authentic expression and enjoying the process. I have so many great things planned that I want to share with anyone who resonates. Just the journey of my life and how I am literally healing through my own experiences by saying yes to things that my younger self, my inner child, has always dreamt of. And I'm just so excited for the journey. I've been on the journey for quite some time now, but I think the difference between now and before is that I want to carry others with me on the journey. And as I say that, there's a red cardinal. I don't know if you can see it. Where'd it go? It just flew across my path. I don't know if you guys can see her, but they say when you see two of them. Oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh. Look at that. There is two of them. They say when you see two of them, that's a message from your spiritual guides, your ancestors. So as I was saying that, you guys saw it here first. You were with me when it happened. One flew across my path to go to be with the other one. So beautiful. I love seeing them out in the wild. It's quite rare, so that was really significant for me. Another one that's really significant for me are yellow butterflies. When I see a yellow butterfly, I know things are about to change. I haven't seen one in a while, but I wouldn't be surprised if one comes across my path in the next couple of days. I have been seeing a lot of angel numbers, so much so to the point where I was feeling really lucky. I was feeling so lucky that I went and bought a lottery ticket. And I don't usually do that. I probably played one lottery ticket my entire life, and that was when I turned like 18, I think, when it was legal, and I was like, oh, let me try this. So I didn't win anything, but this time around when I went and I got a lottery ticket, I won, I think it was like $4. And I was like, oh shoot, this is cool, let me try it again. So I used the $4 to buy a $4 ticket, or maybe it was like $2 tickets, something like that. And then I won more money. It was only like $10, but still, I was feeling so lucky to the point where I was like, I know I'm gonna win something, and I did. But I say all that to say, the universe has been clearly showing me signs that, one, I'm in alignment. They've been showing me that in so many different ways that I can't even begin to express, but I will show you what that looks like. They've been showing me signs that I'm prepared, that I'm ready to take the next steps, even if I don't quite know what that looks like yet. But the exciting part is that we're going to go on the journey together, and I'll keep whoever is in the loop updated on what that looks like. And they've also been showing me that life is such a beautiful, beautiful journey, right? And I think sometimes we get lost in trying to define everything that's happening to us in every single moment versus just being present in it and enjoying it, right? So that's where I'm at. I'm just enjoying so much of life right now, spending more time with my friends, doing more things that bring me joy, like being in my garden, hanging out with my brothers. I love doing that. I love cooking. And creating, and traveling. Traveling is one thing that I've been neglecting lately, but we are going to be going on more trips, meeting more people, doing more of the things that we want to be doing. And that goes for all of us, not just me. But this beautiful, beautiful journey that I speak of is going more into the holistic wellness, practices and teaching and retreats. I really, really want to get into curating and facilitating and hosting my own retreats. And so what I want to start documenting on this channel and sharing with people is the process of me doing that. What does that look like? Along with, all the beautiful things that my life has to offer and that I have to share with you all. But the underlying theme is just going to be sharing more of how we can live holistically and create the reality of our desires. And I'm just so excited to be doing that for everyone. So like I said, my video journal, my video diary, whatever we want to call it, this is what I will use it for. And taking people on a journey with me. It's just so beautiful. Life is so beautiful. I think I'll go on a hike this weekend, possibly, and do this chat video journal with you all there as well. Life is truly so good. So good. Going back to kind of what I was saying about sharing like holistic wellness practices with the world and teaching, whether it be yoga or workshops or sessions, or how people can begin looking at food as medicine. In the midst of all of that, I am also putting my entrepreneurial skills and practices to good use because, in addition to building a movement, I'm also building a business, right? So I want to, there we go. And with that comes certain things that I will have to take from my past experiences and bring into this experience with me. And in the past, I have tried to run away from who I once was, because it didn't end well, right? But through the process of me building this movement and this business here that I'm so passionate about, I'm having to heal through a lot of those old wounds in order to actualize my desire, actualize my dream. And so it's healing in real time, right? And that's why I like to say we're healing through our experiences. Because when you experience something new, you can decide whether or not you're going to act from a place of trauma, or are you going to act from a place of growth. And that's really the challenge that I'm facing at this moment. And so I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. I am choosing to work through it. I'm choosing to recognize it for what it is and not allow it to stop me, regardless of what happened in my past. It was a lesson and not a loss. A lesson that I needed in order to help me through the current season that I'm in. And I think there's a valuable lesson in that for everyone, really. We have to look at our past experiences as tools in our toolbox that are going to help us get through future things that we have to overcome, right? Because think about something that you felt was very taxing on you, or that you felt really made you sit down for a second, right? And you're like, I don't ever want to go through that again. However, based on the fact that you went through that experience, you can now help coach someone through their current experience if they're going through that as well. You can help other people avoid certain situations, Everything happens for a reason, and we have to recognize that first, and then use all of our situations, all of our circumstances to help propel us into the best version of ourselves, and to help others do the same. So, yeah. I started this video off by talking about the peace that comes with walking and how beneficial it can be, not only to our mental health, but also our physical health. I know a lot of people, if you made it this far into the video, probably don't walk enough, probably don't get up and move around enough, probably sit at their desk too long, probably are laying down longer than they should. I challenge you to get up and take a walk at least once a day, and for at least 10 minutes. That's all you really need to start changing your nervous system, changing your vibration, absorbing all of what nature has to offer. I encourage you to get up and get out there. I personally like to walk first thing in the rising. If I don't go to the gym or the sauna first, I'll go for a walk, but then I also take one in the mid-afternoon, like I said, to break up the energies of my day, because I also work from home. And when I'm not traveling, I am usually always in the house. So I like to take a walk to help break up my day from sitting at the desk for so long. And I will specifically have a meal first so that I can walk that meal off at the same time. Because the last thing you want to do is eat a large meal. So lunch is usually my largest meal of the day. The last thing you want to do is eat a large meal and then sit on it and not move your body, move your digestive system, right? So I encourage you to start incorporating a walk at any point in your day, whether it be to help regulate your nervous system, whether it be to help relieve some anxiety, or whether it's to help you with your digestion, depending on the time of day that you decide to go. Just get out and walk. Get out in nature. Enjoy the beautiful gifts that creation has provided for us, the natural medicine that nature has provided for us. Listen to the birds chirp, It's the type of music we should all be listening to. But I am coming to the end of my walk now, and it looks like it's about to start pouring again. So I will end this message, and I will see you next time.